What's up?
Weekly metal reviews.
We're talking about our top
shows.
Yeah, top 5 tours, shows that we went to this year. So
go.
Are we just? Am I doing all of mine?
Yeah.
All right. I had Mayhem because of
Mayhem.
You know, every band there: Slipknot, Whitechapel, As I Lay Dying, Devil Wears Prada. Not to mention 2 of the big 4. Then I had Iron Maiden because it's Iron Maiden. How often do you get to see Iron Maiden? And how often do they play like all the songs they play? They played some old songs. It was really cool. Played Wasted Years, good song. Alice Cooper was there too. Not the bunny, the actual guy. Then number 3 is Warped Tour with Chelsea Grin. You got Captain Chunk. You have After the Burial. You have who else you have? Every Time I Die. You have all these bands there that are cool. Number 4, In Flames and Trivium. Only time I've seen In Flames. You know, Anders was sick or whatever. His voice is kind of blown out, but amazing show. Trivium killed it too. Then number 5 is Hatebreed and Whitechapel. Hatebreed is loud as the Dickens, and Whitechapel was just completely good. First time I've heard a lot of the songs from the new album, they just put the tail on the donkey.
Yeah. Being murdered.
Alright! Number 5, Reckless Festival. That was an orgy between 2 tours, but a bunch of bands. That was the weirdest laugh.
Yeah. I didn't do that.
I appreciate it.
Can't do it!
That was like a combined tour festival. It was all there asking faggotry,
Trivium, Chelsea Grin,
until For the Fallen Dreams,
Chunky,
Crimson Armada. But it was a really fun show. The best band there, in my opinion, was For the Fallen Dreams. I just thought they killed. Number 4, I had Stray from the Path. That was just a really good lineup. It was all like Stray from the Path, Cruel Hand, Counterparts, Structure,
Betrayal.
Yeah, that was just an awesome show. It was at the Championship, which is like an underground venue. It's the shittiest place ever, but it's just really cool to get to an underground show with minimal amount of people, not like some huge crowded place. And I just saw all the bands killed. Casey Strain, they were good. Who's all there? Casey Strain,
Cruel Hand. I declare war, Fifth for an autopsy, never anywhere.
That was another good lineup. But the Casey Strain that just killed was, I think they didn't pull off their live material that well just because of their equipment. But either way, it was a really fun show. Casey Strain is always a gay old time. Summer Swallow, that was good. There was a lot of cool bands there. Cerebral Bore. But that was cool because it was like their singer just left, so it was their only time we got to see them with their singer. Who else was there? God damn, Cannibal Corpse. It was really cool to see Cannibal Corpse again. I haven't seen them since Manifest 2009, which was a long ass time ago, but they killed it. Periphery is there. Faceless.
Straight fact.
All this bands. It was that one death metal band they
Exhumed.
Yeah, they were cool. I loved them. That was a special treat for me because I never really listened to them all that much, or was never really into them. But they put on a really cool show. Then Mayhem Festival, a lot of badass bands there. I'm sure these guys will talk about it. But the other 2 I had were This City Apocalypse and Within the Ruins, which was a local show. It was a Tota's CD release show. That was really fun. My friend's band opened for it, and I guess I'm in there. ABR, they played with Texas in July. Who the fuck was on that tour? The Breather.
Silverstein.
Silverstein, yeah. That was a really fun tour. Yeah. I just appreciate it. But that was just a really fun tour. It's cool seeing ABR again. They said it was the longest that they played. It was the second time I've seen them that they've said that, so I've seen ABR for long periods of time.
Yeah, number 5, I had Summer Slaughter 2012. That was just an awesome tour, like Zach was saying. Camel Corpse destroyed, Exhumed destroyed. Let's see. Veil of Maya was really, really good there.
Yeah, that's true. That was
Job
really
for
good.
Cowboy sucked dick. Goat Whore was boring. Just opinion, of course.
I thought Job for Cowboy did alright.
They had sound problems.
True.
They had really bad sound problems.
Between the Bear.
Yeah, Between the Bear and Me was awesome if you're actually into them. If you're not into them, I can see them being a real big buzzkill.
The thing for me, I don't mean to interrupt, it's just like, I don't have the patience to like, when I go to a show where bands like Cerebral Bore is opening and Cannibal Corpse is headlining, I don't have the patience for a band like Between the Buried and Me. So that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, they're still good. And Faceless was awesome. Perfume was awesome. So Summer Slaughter is always a good time. Second year we got to go, so that was really cool. Number 4, I had Mastodon, Opeth, and Ghost. That was an incredible tour looking back on it. It was really good at the time as well. Opeth was just phenomenal to see live. I wish I got to see this band headline. They only got to play about 8 or 9 songs, and they played a lot from their new album, Heritage. But I mean, it was just so amazing to see them live. It was a real treat. Mastodon just destroyed. Very no crowd interaction at all, but they got up there and they just kicked ass, so that was cool. And Ghost was very interesting to see as well. Number 3, I had Machine Head, Suicide Silence, and Darkest Hour. Last time ever get to see Suicide Silence. Kind of hard to believe now, but they were really good then. Darkest Hour was Darkest Hour, and Machine Head they played for 2 hours and sounded flawless for every single song. So seeing Machine Head live is something everybody needs to see. Number 2, like Sam's, I had Iron Maiden, Alice Cooper, Iron Maiden. If we did a top 5 just performance, Iron Maiden would be my number 1. They destroyed. They were just so amazing. Seeing them play old stuff was just phenomenal. Their stage show, everything was amazing. And number 1, like everyone else has here, Mayhem Festival 2012 was by far the best and the biggest year of the 3 years that I've been there. Slipknot was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Anthrax was awesome. I mean, As I Lay Dying was killer. Slayer. I mean, every band there did very well. So go to Mayhem Festival. It's awesome. Yeah, but those are tours of the year. We went to a lot more than this if you've been following this channel, but we're just kind of like throwing a couple 5 together, and we're kind of pressed for time, so we tried to run through them quick. So
I'm gonna check the time.
So thanks for watching.
Buy a house. Hopefully.
Eat some potatoes.